Welcome back to Chicory, a colourful tale. I'm Dear Darling, and pick up your brush as we paint the world all over in every beautiful colour as we talk to Cashew, I suppose. Oh, hello. I'm collecting more samples of your colour here. I'll be bringing it back to Dr. She's study. Very sus of you. Sorry, I don't know. People probably already made that joke. It's not even cool to make that joke anymore. I apologise. I'm pretty out of fashion, but we're going to go to Simmer Springs because right now we're basically going to be collecting up all the litter that we have not yet collected. Simmer Springs is luckily a bit more identifiable, I think, for me personally. Like all the areas are much more easily recognisable is perhaps the word I wanted. So we know there's one there which I've already gotten. I don't know if we can actually talk to Frog Detective again, but we'll be playing your game soon. So this next one is actually in the waterfall, which under the bridge, which I think I've done. I lie. I've not done slightly, but there's not nine of them here. To be fair, it's only recently I found out you can go. There was actually a whole like space under the bridges. I thought it would just take you to a whole different area. So we might as well check while we're here in Simmer Springs that we've done the others. So that one's next to the twins, which I must imagine I've done. But yeah, luckily Simmer Springs is quite a small area. So this one's, yeah, it's meant to be over here. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just sort of marking the areas which I've gotten the litter in red. And there's one of them just to the right of a hotel, it seems. I think there's some at the back of a hotel as well, but seeing as we went around the back of a hotel, the first place to actually collect up all the things, to collect the people. No, to collect the... You know the word. What's the word? The evidence of the wrongdoing that happened with the stolen furniture items. This one, there's meant to be 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Certainly looks like I got all of them. We should really just open this back door so we can actually, you know, go through here properly. So that looks like it's all of them in Simmering Springs, which is, you know, a job well done. Still a lovely sky that we painted here. Those people. Do you think we can talk to you two again? Nope. I've got your name like Quince or something. A legendary breakdown. So we've collected 3 out of 9 because 3 of them were just sort of on top of each other there. I forgot what other shops we need to actually go to get everything. I think there's one in Dinners, if I recall, but I don't remember what it's for. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, probably. Excuse me. And so where are we going next? Breckie. Okay, we're going to Breckie. Breckie Beach or Breckie Ocean? I don't know. But we'll certainly do our best to actually find them. Breckie's quite a big area, so I guess we'll sort of break it down. We'll do the beach first, then we'll do the ocean. You know, we're just doing our nice little bits and peaceful picnic to actually clean up all that was left behind by who knows what. Who knows who? So this one's next to the streamer's house. I forgot his name. It's so hard to remember people's names. Not just in general, but like in this game. Like, no, I feel like I do a better job than usual remembering people's names, but certainly in this game, in fact, everyone's a food items. Not exactly the easiest thing to pass in the world. So we've got one here. We got one here. The next one's down by the person who's like always really nervous. Forgot his name. Unsurprisingly. Some over here. In this corner. We got Imbo. We got Batbo. Next to us, south from the party girl. I don't even know if she's called the party girl. She's just, you know, having a good time. I don't know why he's standing right on top of her. It seems certainly a little bit strange. But so there's one here and one here. No, 2 here actually. I've always known as one here and one here. And one even further down, apparently. Which we've got. So, done. This one is at the entrance to Brunch Canyon. I feel like I would have got this one, because this is where the post-game started, isn't it? Next to Chicory. Where even is Brunch Canyon? Oh, it's up there. I'm almost certain I got this one. Because this is where we started a post-game with Chicory. Yeah, it's like over here. Or something. Okay, Breckie Ocean. 1 piece of litter. Nautical. Oh, this is the one we done, but it was counted as Gulp Swamp for some reason. Wait. Huh. There must be something which is not counted as Breckie. Oh, never mind. I can see it. It's literally up there. It's literally on the screen I'm on. Strangely enough, it's not counted as brekkie. This thing is counted as, I assume, Brunch Canyon. So let's try and find out how we're actually meant to get it in the first place. Okay, I see. That's how we're meant to get it. That's on me. That's on me. It was literally right in front of me. I don't think it could be, honestly, any clearer. But it seems like what we had to do is we sort of had to go and get a ticket for the long way round. Two bottle whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company because I'm leaving you tomorrow. What do you say? Did we not go here? We painted it, but we just didn't go over here for some reason. There we go. That one's done. And probably that's brekkie also done. It's just little odds and ends that I've missed here and there. So I'm not going to be surprised if all of them are in different areas. Hopefully we'll get another one like but under, we just like missed out another under the bridge, and there's like another free piece of litter sitting down somewhere. I wouldn't put my hopes and dreams onto it or anything like that. You know, I'm not really much of a betting gal, but if I was a betting gal, I still wouldn't. But you know, I didn't really know what I was going with this analogy. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Kind of sort of, you know, DOA this joke. But that's okay. We're going to talk to Spinach. Spinach is going to help us, and yeah, I'm sure Cheese is very confused about us passing through every single second. Time Meadows, okay. So we just got to be aware that the guide, fairly enough, does not necessarily put things down in the correct place. It might be, things might be put down in adjacent places, which is fair enough because, you know, it's not like this guide, the guide creator is not going to go through and like play the game through every single time just to find out exactly where Spinach says each of the certain screens are associated with. Litter-wise. I don't think that sentence made any sense, I'm going to be honest. How do we... Oh, it's through dinners we get to Time Meadows, okay. So we'll do that. We can also... The shop's around here, isn't it? Maybe we should do that once we get all the piece of litter. We'll go to a store where you can actually buy furniture items from. I don't remember if it's a store. I feel like it's a store, but I'm not positive. So we have to go south from somewhere. Not south from here, south from here. Next to that mural. And one of them is up here, next to our little cute creature. See, gift 1 is number 2. So gift 1, feather. It's over there. And it screams like we've already been over. Oh, we've been over here, but we didn't collect this letter. So, you know, that certainly seems like probably the one we missed, if I'm perfectly honest. It's always a nice feeling when the one you missed is so early on. You know, so you don't have to check through like all 18 different pieces of litter, which, you know, the guide has thankfully written out. I'm very thankful for that in the first place. I'm sure it's a lot harder, not I'm sure, I'm certain it's a lot harder to write out the guide than it is for me just to go and check through on my game itself, but it's always nice when you find it a little bit early, isn't it? So how many we got left? Let's refresh this page. Apparently we've only picked up 1, so that doesn't seem right. I think we got about 4 left. Is that right? We picked up 5 thus far, I think. Yes. And I think we had 9 left at the beginning of this episode, so about 4 left. That's easily done. It's only been 8 minutes, so... Desert Peak. There's only 6 pieces of litter here. I don't really remember Desert Peak, but Desert Peak's quite big. It's probably the biggest problem I've got with it. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually explore these things. I wonder how often the actual NPCs change around that thing, because Cheese has been there a while, you know, just moving about in different areas on the screen. I wonder if different NPCs sit in different areas for a long time. You know, Cheese is doing a bit of research. Maybe that's why they're there for a longer time. So this first one's literally just over here, and certainly we have gotten it. So mark that in. It's not necessary to ride the upper geyser. Ah, I think we had to climb Desert Peak. Maybe? I feel like I remember the screen. At least it seems familiar to me. Oh, it's not that screen. Is it the screen? Why on earth do I have to go for the screen? Okay, let's look through all of them. See gift 1. Oh, I remember this one. I'm almost certain I've done that one. Apparently there was one on the screen we were just at. So probably worth at least checking out. And there might be a little bit of time as we sort of backtrack through all of these areas in desert. So we've done this one. There's one over here. I don't remember what was over here, but we might as well look just in case it's one of the screens we need. I think this was the general area we need to go to actually do some of these puzzle screens. Is that right? See gift 1. What's gift 1? Okay, these are both the window ones. I'm pretty sure I collected both of these. I think this is the one I haven't collected because I don't recognise this. But I also don't remember what screen this is. It looks like partway through the ascent. So I think if we just start climbing upwards, I believe we find most of these screens. Not really sure. It's quite peaceful though, so... Is this one of them? No, this one has a geyser. This one's that one, I remember that one. And this one's that one. Okay, it's not this one. But we very well may have to solve all these puzzles again to actually get where we want. Which might be like, it's a bit of a nuisance. And you know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But also it's a fun time and a trip down memory lane, one might say. One might also not say, to be fair. You know, it's kind of up to you, I suppose. When you kind of think about going down nostalgic trips. Okay, so this is where one of them is. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it should be here in this corner. But we've already gotten it, so now we just gotta figure out how to actually... Ah, I remember now. Let's wait for the wind to carry us quite some distance, and then we wait a bit, and we go like... we go like this. Where am I? Oh, what? I didn't actually ride with geyser. There we go. Now hopefully it turns off, so stop. Here it is. But this, I don't know why we missed this one. This one seems like a very easy one to get. We sort of wait for the wind, do a little bit of a double jump, and boom. At this rate, I don't know if it's faster for us to carry on going upwards or go back down to get everything, but I think that's probably the one we missed. It's probably faster just to jump down. As I say, it's faster to jump down a mountain than it is to climb it. I don't think that's a saying, but at least it's holding true in this one specific case. Look at us, we're positively like flying down this mountain. Be nice if you, well maybe it wouldn't be, if you just sort of jump off a cliff, I was going to say, so you can like race yourself downwards, but you know, I can certainly see why they wouldn't necessarily want to sort of encourage that in this game. So, if my calculations are correct, we've got about 3 left. Let's see what Steam says we're on. Steam says we've got 6 left. So it seems lagging behind a little bit, and I can't really blame it, you know. So it's a little bit difficult, I suppose, to catch up. Hello, Pistachio. Oh, hi, I love it here. I was just about out for a wander, but I had to stop and rest when I saw this pretty spot. You coloured it, right? You did great. Thanks so much. I can't exactly say it's one of my best works, but, you know, if you like it, you like it. Grab deep. Alright. Grab deep. 6 pieces of litter. But this is a very annoying one, is what I'll say, because it's, Grub Deep is old caverns, isn't it? So we had to do certainly quite a lot of exploration in the first place. And I think it's the area with the bugs which eat the... Yes, it's where the bugs which eat the ink. Okay, so let's just have a little look see. See gift 2. I think I've done that one, at least I have a vague memory of doing it. But there's also apparently one just on this screen, which we can cross off left. That doesn't really show up down here, I'm going to be honest. So just commit that one to memory. I feel like I do remember that screen, and I feel like I do remember doing that one at least. There's meant to be one over here, which we've done. Maybe we'll use, I don't know, this colour? Doesn't really show up, I'm going to be honest. And then we can sort of just explore left and right, and we'll see what ends up where. It's having a cursory glance over all the different things. It's going to be a while. I hope this is done in chronological order, I'm going to be honest. Lest it be quite a nuisance, I think, to actually backtrack all. Oh, it's literally over here. I thought I did this one. Apparently I didn't. But seeing as I didn't, certainly a very good time to actually do so. I thought I saw that one. It's entirely possible in the episode I saw it and then just went, oh, I'll do that in a sec, and then just, you know, forgot to do it after I got the present. That seems like something I do, you know, the letter does sort of blend into the background. It's not quite so prominent as you might think, as it does in real life, depending on where you live, I suppose. But that's probably another one done. So we got 2 more? 3 more? I forgot. I kind of lost count, I'm going to be honest. And if you lost count as well, fair enough. Probably not the most exciting thing to keep track of, if I'm going to be honest, but dinners. Okay, dinners. How many in dinners? We're not that far away from dinners, are we? And we're in fact just like a couple screens to the right. Okay, somewhere in dinners. Okay, where in dinners? Okay, we've got something on the bottom left. We've got something just under the benches. That's number 1 and number 2. So we got the one just under the benches. It's meant to be over here. It's meant to be one of the bottom left over here, which we got as well. So, you know, good enough for getting these obvious ones. There's one right to the back left of the transport station, it looks like. And that's the one we're missing. So, you know, I'm not going to blame myself. It's a little bit hidden, you know. Just sort of around the corner. Where is the actual furniture store? We should probably try and find it before all of this happens, because I don't remember whether it's on. Hold on, where am I going? I'm meant to be going to Spinach. I'm not sure where the next one actually is in the first place, but alright, most place, Sips River, just one left. Okay, Sips River's quite long. There's only 5 pieces of litter there, so it's not actually all that bad. Probably. I say, without, you know, really knowing if it actually is going to be that bad or not. I suppose it's the sort of thing, you know, you shouldn't cause any judgments, or... Wait, that's not a phrase. You shouldn't really have many judgments on it until you actually do it, I suppose, in the first place. So where's this? I think this is... Oh, I shouldn't have gone from here. I think this is from, Luncheon. But as long as we go to the actual... Oh, is it over here? It's over here, okay. So it turns out Potluck was a good place to go to. 2 to 4. As we swing round the bridge, okay. The fact I painted over here kind of screams to me I already got this one. So there's 3 of them over here. So we'll just, you know, leave a note. 1, 2, 3. Done. The climb ability is required for this one. This can also be reached from the other side, and that way you only need a hop ability, but this way is arguably easier. I don't know where this even is, but it's somewhere directly next to the river. So we're just going to follow the river until we find this sort of cliff area. And it's basically just to the left of the cliff. Ah, it's over... Oh, there it is. Okay. I know where that is. We just need to actually find a way back up the river first. So we can actually, you know, collect it. It almost feels like we should be able to just climb up, even if there isn't a bank there, but I suppose that would probably introduce a host of other problems. We're still missing one. It seems. I have a feeling that this final litter that we need to collect is probably our final one. I can't imagine we have another one that we actually need to get. It seems like... That's probably 40, right? 40? Not 40, 100. I mean, it says we're on 97 on Steam. So maybe we're missing 2. Maybe I've just been counting wrong this entire time, which is, you know, very plausible. You might be like, didn't you study maths? And I'm like, yeah, I did, but, you know, maths ain't all about counting. The big drink. Oh, God. Is the big drink even on here? The big drink. It's only 6 pieces of litter. We were just at the big drink, which is the weirdest part. So the fact we missed them. To be fair, a lot of the litter is also like hidden behind like a piece of grass or something. So it's not exactly the worst thing in the world that I'm missing them. it's quite difficult to spot them, I think, in the first place. Want to get live somewhere? Absolutely. Take me to New York. I want to see LA. So see gift 1. Gift 1. It does not say where this one is. Hello, you. Cantaloupe. Hey. I'm really vibing on this chill hangout zone you made. Feels like a nice cozy attic. I couldn't help but have a nice sit. I'm not sure about cozy, but it's quite open, I suppose. So there's a few islands here and there, of which litter is on them. This is not one of them. Oh, there was actually another one past there. I'm not sure if it counts as big drink still. Past it, but we might as well have a look. What? Oh no, that is the island. So we got that one over there. I don't know where this other island is, I'm going to be perfectly honest. There's unfortunately no description of where it is. It's just, you know, a picture of the island. Oh, here it is. Just, you know, do a little bit of exploring. You'll easily find it. And, oh, there we go. Ultimate Samaritan. There's our final piece of litter. Which is a nice sort of confirmation that we've actually got all of them now. Where are we? Here we are. And we can actually get, not our final little prezzy, but certainly help add to the missing collection of clothes that we've unfortunately skipped out on. So now we can go back to Spinach and be like, yo, we cleared up all of Picnic. How do you feel about that? How's that make you feel? And he'll be like, whoa, good job. Someone actually went and cleared it up. Congrats to them. But then, you know, if it's my prediction, he's not going to realise it was us who collected them all up. And then Spaghetti's going to be like, well, I collected them all up. And he's like, all right, and just ignores us. I can't remember if Spinach even liked us or not, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't know why I sort of like built him up in my mind as a sort of like crotchety old man, but, you know. Instead, he's probably just like a swell guy, and here I am just being incredibly judgmental for no apparent reason. Hello, Spinach. Oh, my goodness. You've picked up all the litter and Picnic. That's incredible. You really ought to be proud. Okay, you know, he's just a nice guy. There's nothing I can offer to a hero like of you. A clean province is its own reward. Thank you, thank you. A million times, thank you. I'm so grateful to live in a clean, litter-free province. Of course, the journey doesn't end here. Now that we've cleaned up Picnic, we've got to fight to keep it litter-free. It won't happen until we all work together. You know, wise words, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, why am I judging Spinach? He's just a nice guy. He just wants his area to be clean, but maybe litter shouldn't be a currency in the world, and maybe there would be less encouragement for litter to actually be, like, left around the place. Anyway, let's try and find the shop. It's not here. That's a house party, remember that. This is a post office. Not post office. This is the license centre. This is the barber's, so I don't think it's there. I doubt it's in the post office. For some reason, I remember your name's Artichoke, and I have no idea why I remember your name of all people's names, but that's for Slice Shop. I didn't think you can get litter, not litter, furniture here. Where is it that we get furniture? Is it? It's here. It's a recycling plant. Of course. And should we go? I don't know. This is like a sort of thing. Like, can I even think of like another rant to go on? I know about like picking up litter in the first place. It sort of surprises me about how often sort of litter is sort of just like left on the ground at places. I feel like, you know, litter's probably one of the easiest things to actually just get rid of. You know, you just walk a little bit and you find a bin and you just chuck it in the bin. And it's even weirder because it's not like I don't even know any people personally who would just like purposely chuck litter on the ground or anything like that. People, or my friends and family that I know of, like if they got litter, they'll just put it in a bag or they'll like hold it until they find a bin. Like, will they like maybe mope and groan that they got this litter in the first place? Yeah, of course, you know. It's a bit of an inconvenience, it's a bit annoying, but they're not exactly the type of people just to sort of like chuck it on the ground for no apparent reason. At least as far as I know. But it's astonishing how much litter sort of gets like, left behind, you know, like picnic areas, you know, busy public parks or whatever, and what have you. And, you know, a huge amount of respect is to people who actually do like the litter picking in the first place. It was actually a thing we used to do back in school here in Ben. Like every single week or the start of a week or something, there was like one class in the entire school was basically chosen. They were going to be on litter duty for that day. That means every morning everyone gets like a little plastic glove and we're on litter picking duty. And then we go around to like a specific area and we'll clean it up by picking all the litter, etc., etc. Certainly at the time, you know, I was like you know, a teenager, and I was just sort of like, you know, well, not like a waste of time, but it was sort of like, it was a bit pointless. Now I look back on it, being like, yeah, you know what, might as well do that. It's like, what else are other kids doing in registration? As soon as you get registered, it's not like you really need to do much else apart from sort of just like chill out until lessons start in the first place. Why not pick up a bit of litter, keep things clean and whatever, and try and make the jobs a little bit easier for the janitor. I suppose, you know, the cynical view I had from it in the first place was just sort of like, because I was like, I'm never the type of person to like just throw litter in a bush or anything. Like, I understand probably most of it comes from not people being maliciously. It's probably like people forgetting, like they put their drink down, you know, they sort of They go do something, they come back and their drink's gone, but because their drink's gone, they kind of don't think about it. They just sort of go like, oh, you know, oh, I got this other thing to do. It's just sort of like escapes their mind, you know, the drink's gone and there's nothing really more for us to do. And I understand things, you know, we should attribute things to ignorance rather than malice, because I think that would probably be a lot more beneficial to your own viewpoint of the world. Anyway, hello, Croquet. Oh my goodness, you brought us out. That's incredible. I never thought I'd see the day. But it's great news. It means the plant exchange is a success. If I show these results to the provincial government, maybe we'll get more funding for plants and litter cleanup. I owe you big time for your contributions. Oh, wait, no. Picnic owes you big time. Thanks for keeping our province clean. I do like how in-game they do have a legitimate reason for all of these people to actually want litter. Like this person wants to clean up Picnic, you know, kind of like Spinach does. The bug wants litter because, you know, bugs like litter. And the other person is a sort of like a trash collector who like recycles things out of trash or what have you. You know, it's just all like, I mean, obviously it's a bit much, a bit of a strange reach a lot of the time in the first place, but it's nice. But there's at least some sense of justification. Where is, okay, I was going to be like, where's the nearest phone box? So we call home. And we find out what next thing to do is, we might be very nearly done. I think the only thing we've got left to do is actually collect gifts. So, we'll talk to our mother parents and see what they say what we should do next. Well, in your situation, you can go find more clothes around Picnic. Beetroot out south of Sips River knows where they all are. She can help you narrow a search. I hope that helps. Oh, our father doesn't even help us in that regard, which is surprising. So we got 14 more clothing items to do, which makes me think we'll probably be finished by next episode. I don't think we'll be, no, obviously we can't be finished this episode. I can't collect 14 pieces of clothing in 4 minutes, but let's see what this guide says about clothing. Oh, it doesn't say anything about clothing. I was just seeing if there's a fast way to get to I wonder what the fastest way to get to Beetroot is, and I think it's probably through this way. One thing we also did need to do is we still need to do the clothing, what's it called? The clothing quests from Oates. I don't know why I remember his name as well. So many random villagers, not villagers, but you know, like NPCs, I just randomly remember their name. I don't know why, but we'll have a chat with him to see if we can actually solve his quests once we've got all the clothing items. I don't remember which one we're on at the moment. I think it's Moon. Hello. Last I checked, our place where most gifts is Brunch Canyon. Brunch Canyon. Still two gifts there. Where even is this? I don't even know where this is. Okay. Wonder who's gonna find him. And it's gonna be me. Okay, we can at least clear out Brunch Canyon, I think. Hopefully ever so quickly. It might actually be better to go via water, I think, to the bench, because it's quite fast to go this way, isn't it? But no, we'll take a flight to Brunch Canyon. I think we have to go through Brecky, right? I want to go through Brecky. It's a lot easier to travel by water, as it turns out, than I think by land. That's why I'm on Team Aqua in Generation 3 Pokemon teams. Am I? No, not really. I'll be honest, Team Aqua and Team Magma kind of like lost their minds, I'm going to be honest, compared to all of them. But anyway, I'm on whatever N's team is for Team Black and White. Also, like, sort of. There's meant to be a gift over... Oh, no. Not over here. Maybe it was over here? Where is it? I don't even see the open gift. It's a weird part. I don't even know where that is. But I know how to get there, at least. So, it's apparently just, like, following on from litter. And seeing as I didn't actually get this piece of litter, I'd imagine this is one of the gifts I was missing. As we go up through here... I don't know why that was so slow. Here we go. Oh, that's why we didn't even see it. It was a hidden gift. Oh, we got Helm. Cool. Okay, well, what's the next one we missed? Oh, gosh. Mask. This one's following on from... This one's following on from here. This screen. I think I've done this one. Yeah, but this one's open. Horns. I feel like I did this one as well. I'm going to assume I've done that one. Which is perhaps a dangerous assumption. Oh, we can just look through our items and see which one we're missing. Duh. Okay, horns. We got horns, so we don't need to do that one. Because we luckily haven't swapped any of them. So we've got pointed glasses. So all of them that we're expecting to be here will actually be here. Storage. This next one is crown. So it looks like we're missing crown. So it's from the tree. Okay, so we had to make ourselves what? We had to go all the way up. Seems. To the corrupted land of a tree. Oh, we can't just swim through. I forgot that they disallowed this. That's okay, it's not that big deal. I think we can just go this way. Somewhere. Is this right? Yeah, okay, this is right. And then we go this way. Maybe. You would have thought the fog might sort of like clear up around this area. It's a little bit dark is probably what I'd say. Surprisingly, we can even climb up this waterfall in the first place, I'm going to be honest. But somewhere around here, past a tree, up the waterfall, which, I don't know, the fact it's painted makes me feel like we climbed it, but apparently we didn't climb it, so what do I know? Another gift collected. Fantastic. Crown. Look at me, I'm royalty. As we dive in water and do our best to quickly get back to Beetroot. And I think we'll end up the episode once we actually make it to Beetroot. Just so it's nice, basically a reminder, basically being like, oh, this is what you need to do next. Because I'm at risk of basically starting each episode being like, I don't really remember what we're doing. And having a nice sort of, oh god, simple way to be like, hey, this is what you need to do, previous dear darling. Wait, no, future dear darling, not previous dear darling. I mean, I guess it could be a note left by previous me. And I'll be like, oh, thanks, previous me. Because I had no clue what we were doing. So, that's what we'll be doing. If it wasn't evident enough. You know, if I didn't spell it out enough times for you yet. And I have a feeling next episode is going to be the final episode. Or the final 2 episodes. Yes, because the only 2 achievements we've got left is to collect all the clothing items and to solve Oat's riddle. Which is, you know, probably a lot more easier to do once we actually get all the fashion items in the first place. That's my assumption. Certainly could be wrong in that regard, but that's something we luckily don't need to find out until it actually comes to pass. So we'll talk. We don't even need to talk to people. We'll sort of just stand out here. So next time, 14 or so pieces of clothing we need to collect. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Chicory, a colourful tale. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares, I greatly appreciate it. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope you see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.